Alright guys, so in this video we will be learning how to delete record from database using PHP script. So we have a database, employees database, and within this employees database we have a table by the name of employees table. Now what I will do here, so suppose it is a table and it has many rows, many records such as billions of trillions records. Consider it just for the sake of tutorial. And I want to delete some records. So what I will do, I'll be using I will delete that record on the basis of serial number, either on the basis of their names, either on the basis of rule or data. So let's get started. But before starting, before jumping into VS Code, so if you haven't access this PHP playlist, access it, and if you have not subscribed this channel Coding World, subscribe it. Now let me remove this and let me jump into this VS Code. So here I have created a file by the name of delete record.php. so let me rename it, okay, or let me delete it, okay, let it be. Now first I have done here, we have done a lot in the previous video how to connect to database, and we have checked here connection. If there is no connection, that display this message, but if we successfully connected to this database, then display this message. So here we'll be using the same query, but this time we'll be using another keyword. So first let me create here a variable by the name of SQL, and here I'll be using delete keyword, and from which table you want to delete it. So within backstick, give the name of your table. So we have a table, employees table. After that, here use where keyword, and you have to specify here on which basis you want to delete a record. So I will be saying that on serial number. Which serial number? So let me check here. I want to delete this record on serial number 1, that is Noor programmer and all this stuff. So I'll be specify here 1. After that we have to run a query. So how to run a query, we have learned a lot. First let me zoom in, okay, and let me remove this there. So here let me create here a variable by the name of result. It will store our query. So to run query we use a function MySQLi query, this one, and it will take 2 parameters. First one will be connection, second one will be query, that is SQL. Okay, so here we have to check if our query runs, that is stored in result successfully, then we have to display a method. A message such as successfully deleted record. Okay. But if there is no result, means our query not run for some reason, then we have to display here an error message. So what I will declare here another variable by the name of error, and I will be using SQLi error function, and it will take a parameter connection. Whatever the error will be, it will be provided by this function. This should be connection, okay. Now simply I will display a message using echo. So I'll be say sorry, the record is not deleted because of this error, and just display the error you want. That will be error because we have stored within error. So Control S and go to your browser and open, let me open it again, open the file, enter, and we have this, and we have this delete record.php, and it says syntax error unexpected token if. Okay, so we have missed something, this semicolon. So Control S and go to your browser and just reload it. So it says again syntax error unexpected token echo. I think we have missed again semicolon on line 24, so we have missed right here. Control S again, reload. Now this time, as you can see here, successfully deleted record. Now let's check it. So to check it, go to your MyPHP admin and there reload. We have opened already the table. Now there will be serial number 1 will be deleted from here. So reload. As you can see, we have deleted successfully. If you want to delete another one, then you can do it. But first, let me, if I want to delete or serial number 4, what I will do, I will simply change serial number 4 here from 1 to 4. Okay, Control S and just reload it. First reload it here, then here. As you can see, we have deleted. Now what I will do, I will insert more records with the same name and rule except serial number. So we have to open here our, let me open first here local host. It should be local host PHP, and we have created a file insert record. So I will simply here insert record. So insert. So I am going to insert a couple of records. So let me check here that how many records we have inserted. So we have inserted a lot of records from serial number 14 up to 34. And the name is same, Maru, and the rule is same, beautician, and also. Okay, now I want to delete 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all 20. I want this record. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't want to delete the other record. So what I will do, I'll be use here another key that is limit. So let me write here limit, and let me specify here we have 6. So I will specify here 6, and let me remove this because this time I'll be using name. I will delete record using name. So the name will be Mehru, and it will delete all the related record to Mehru, but we have limited only 6. Now Control S, and first let me show you the table. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will delete 14 to 19 because we have limited that I want to delete just 6 records, and it will skip the other one. So reload. Here we have an error. Uncaught MySQLi exception. We have an error in your SQL syntax. 6. Let me. This was the error. So the name will be within single quote, not stick. I have used here a single quote, and here I have used here backstick. Okay, so remove this backstick and put here single quote. Now Control S, go to your browser and just reload it. So as you can see, successfully deleted. Now check. So if I reload it, it will be started from 20 because the previous records have been deleted successfully. So in that way you can delete record from database. So we have learned a lot of things. Now in next video we will be using exercise tutorial in which we will be covering all this stuff, that how to insert record, how to create database, and we'll be using HTML, CSS as well. So see you there.